In the medical technology laboratory, you and your laboratory lab workers should be prepared to respond to incidental chemical spills. These are spills that are small in scale and may be cleaned up without any dangerous respiratory exposure. In order to clean up spills, the materials are found in a spill kit. The contents include a mild detergent solution, which is used to clean up the surface. Next is a plastic bag, which is used to hold up the disposed contents. Next is the absorbents, which is used to absorb the chemical spill. Next is the hazardous waste label that is used for disposal. And lastly is the tongs that is used to pick up shards of glass or other material. The first step of any spill is to assess the scene. Look around and make sure you can answer necessary questions to clean up the spill. Is anyone injured? Is there potential for fire or explosion? If there are injuries or you see any potential for the spills to escalate, call emergency hotlines. Also ask, can you identify the spilled material? Is it a quantity you can handle? Is it spreading? If you are having trouble with the spill, call ORS for assistance. Identify the spilled material and also check the pH if any of the spill looks like water. Step 2 is to alert your coworkers. Let people around you know what spilled and that you are going to clean it up. Incidental spills don't require evacuation, but you want to ensure that no one else walks through or becomes contaminated. Step 3 is to prepare the PPE. Your shoe covers, lab gowns, gloves, face mask, face shield, and hair cover. This is to protect you from the spill and chemical splashes. After acquiring your PPE, the next step is to gather the necessary materials in order to clean up the spill. This is the spill kit and the tongs and other necessary materials. Before handling the spill, read the materials data sheet for proper analysis of the spilled chemical and the proper procedures of chemical decontamination. Step 4 is to contain and absorb. First, take out the plastic bag and place it into the bucket. Get the absorbent pads and place it around the spill in order to keep it from spreading. Finally, carefully place absorbents on the remaining spill or on top to absorb the chemicals. Step 5. Collect if there are broken pieces of glass or other sharp materials. Carefully use tongs or a dedicated broom and dustpan to collect and align it to the 5-gallon pail for disposal. Now, collect all the chemically contaminated absorbent papers or powder chemicals in a clear plastic hazardous chemical waste bag for disposal. Using a detergent solution, decontaminate the surface and use another absorbent pad in order to clean up the surface. Carefully clean up this surface and after cleaning, dispose of the used absorbent pads directly to the hazardous waste bag. Step 7. Dispose. Close and properly seal the bucket of waste and place it in the hazardous waste accumulation area. Remember to place the hazardous waste label for proper identification and handling of the waste. After placing the waste in the waste accumulation area, submit a spill cleanup report. Follow it up by completing an incident report and submitting it to the ORS within 5 business days of the incident. ORS needs to evaluate what went wrong and see if we can prevent the situation in the future from happening again.